Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal Thursday here. So I want to follow up from the video that I sent you this past weekend because everything we talked about at that time still holds true. You recall at that time, about 4 minutes, 50 seconds into the video, amongst a lot of other things we had talked about up till that point, I drew the resistance band that was up here that you needed to be aware of so importantly. And then there was also support down below. So we drew the key areas here that we were focusing on. The reason why that's important is because you are still continuing to see those issues happening right now. And so what we told you was we want to get above this level, pull back to it, and then start to take back off. Show me that this resistance is now support. Well, as we can see, basically all week long here, it's still resistance. And in the middle of doing this, we actually made negative divergences on the hourly charts there, well, to boot, leading to some wonderful 1 minute and 5 minute sell side trades here, especially once we broke down below the bottom end of the ITP channel here. So this is really great. We had like the ITP indicators, of course, we had things such as throttling. We had indications from the acceleration alerts, rapid trade identifiers, firing off, firing off, firing off. So a lot of indications, right? The dual momentums, all these different things, in addition to, of course, the resistance there and the resistance that we identified last weekend. People always often ask me, why do you use a daily chart along with like an hourly when you're trading off of the 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute type charts? Well, that's why, right? To understand those important institutional levels. So while we were making a higher high in price here, we're making a lower high in underlying ITP momentum. And so what we're going to have to do now, the strategy is going to be to get through this non-farm payroll and the economic data that we have coming out tomorrow morning. That's going to hopefully really set us free from this area. Let's either get through this area now in a meaningful way, make this actually support and start to take off to new heights, or we've got this key band of support here, speed line, and we've got the top, this little band right here is from the champion trend, from the champion trend pack inside of WealthCharts there, on top of the ITP. And so what's nice here is that we've got a huge band of support all right there. So let's see if the ITP can help us push through, the economic data can help us push through tomorrow morning. And let's get that hourly chart more in a sell side zone so that we can be looking for those 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute type sell side trades. And then identify. Usually I watch the midpoint of the champion cross and the bottom end of the champion cross. And of course, this 21,000 would be a very huge support level across the board because it's the top end of the ITP channel, along with the bottom end of this important channel here. So with all that being said, the key thing is let's get through that news tomorrow morning. Let's see that if we can break through this support in around the 21,500 area and get this hourly chart going down so I can focus more on the sell side, or if we can finally get above this 21,900 area, because like today now we've kind of made almost another band of resistance in there, another IRB within an RB. And let me just pull that up. So if you look here, see we're well off the high there, 45-50% off that high. So we got multiple layers of resistance within resistance here. Let's see which way we're going to finally break with this economic data and the things that are going on in the world around us right now. And that will help really give us a much clearer indication whether we should be focusing on the longs or focusing on the shorts. And again, let's get that hourly chart, which is basically net sideways from left to right. Remember how I always like to draw that? I draw the imaginary goalposts, and then if I can draw the line across from the one goalpost to the others, then we're basically sideways there over the last 18-20 bars. And so with that being said, we're sideways on the hourly. Let's get that hourly trending down, or let's get that hourly trending up as we're breaking up above these key resistance levels or breaking down through these key support levels. That's going to be the key strategy. Wait and see how the news takes us into the morning to really hit things hard. So looking forward to tomorrow morning's excitement, to say the least. You guys have a great night. We'll look forward to seeing you in upcoming videos, and thanks for being the world's greatest students. Take care of everybody. Bye-bye.